Hi, my name is Angela Jones and this is my demonstration video. I'm going to demonstrate how to make my grandmother's squash casserole. I want to share with you how to make a wonderful squash casserole. I want to tell you about a recipe that is a different way to cook squash. What you're going to need is a baking dish, a steamer, or a microwavable safe dish, a cutting board, a knife, a masher, a hammer, and another microwavable safe dish. You're going to need squash, zucchini, a package of cream cheese, 1 stick of butter, a package of crackers. I prefer Ritz crackers, I think they taste better. Italian seasoning, salt and pepper, and garlic powder to taste. This is the list of the ingredients. Now I will explain how to make it. Slice the squash and zucchini. I prefer to slice it thinly because later you're going to be mashing the water out of it. Place the sliced squash and zucchini in a steamer or in a microwavable safe dish. In the steamer, you will need to steam the squash for about 20 minutes. In the microwave, start off for about 10 minutes. After the squash has cooked, mash the water out of the squash with the masher. Squash has a lot of water in it, as you will find out when you start mashing the squash. Place it back in the steamer or the microwave for another 10 minutes. While the squash is cooking, set out the butter and the cream cheese to room temperature. Heat the oven to 350 degrees. I place the cream cheese in the oven while it is heating to soften the cream cheese. Just don't burn it. I know this from experience. Place the butter in a microwavable dish. If you don't have a steamer, wait until the squash is finished cooking and then place the butter in the microwave. Leave the crackers in the package, and my favorite part is to beat the crackers with a hammer until they are crushed. Take the cream cheese out of the oven, stir it. It should be soft and easy to stir. Add your spices, and this is a recipe that you can add any spices you like. I just prefer the Italian seasoning and garlic and salt and pepper. I just add the spices to taste as the cream cheese is bland. Take the squash out of the steamer or microwave. It will be hot and the stove will burn. There again, I know from personal experience. Mash the water out of the squash one last time. Melt the butter in the microwave for about 30 seconds. You will want it completely melted. Mix the squash in with the cream cheese and then smooth it out, sort of like you're icing a cake, only this is a little healthier. Next, mix the cracker crumbs in with the melted butter. Then place the buttered cracker crumbs on top of the squash. Kind of spread that out evenly over the squash. Place it in the oven at 350 degrees for about 30 minutes. When the buttered cracker crumbs on top are brown, it is ready to come out. I wanted to demonstrate how to make squash casserole, but I apologize. There are not any pictures. When I make this, it is gone very quickly. I wanted to share this recipe not just for a different way to make squash and a healthier way to make squash because we all love fried squash, but also the time I spent with my grandmother and her teaching me how to make it and cooking with her. I am blessed to still have her in my life, but once she is gone, it will be memories that I will never forget. I've also taught my daughter how to make this recipe, and I hope she has great memories from making the squash casserole with me. Thank you.